Hello everyone! It's been a while, but I'm back for another review. This is the official Mob Entertainment Fly made yarnaby plush. Look at the little boy, look at him. Let's get right into the video. This plush, the same with Monster Catnap over there, is fully posable. As you can see over here, he is like fully posable. He has like the little skeleton on him, so you could practically do whatever you want with him. I personally like to sit him down like this, but you guys just do whatever you want with yours. Let's get into analysis with fabric, the yarn, the action of the face, and quality. And overall, we'll say if it's a good choice to buy or a bad one. Let's get into it again. First, let's start with the fabrics. We're gonna start with the leg fabric, of course. This is really long fur, like not as long as PJ over there, but it's really long. Like it really matches like a lion stuff. Just look at the color. You can see it very well. It stretches really long. The fabric used on the legs is also really fluffy, and the one used on the face is also really good to touch. And it also is on the body. The long fur, the fabric, it's also on the body. So you better count on that. So there's this. There's one, two, three different types of fabrics in this plush. And I personally like the idea that they use fluffy since Yarnaby is a really fluffy guy. You know that? But talking about fabrics, the mouth is actually printed. Everyone knows that the mouth is printed, so it's no surprise over here, right? So, now moving on to the yarn. The yarn can actually vary on long layers, but I do have to warn you. The yarn of the butt, this one right here, don't push it. It comes off really easily. The other ones, I don't want to test it, but you should be careful. Be careful with your yarnabies when you get them, because you could rip off his hair accidentally. So better be careful with it. Just put it as a collector's item. But I don't think exactly it's a play toy. So it's best if you treat him like a collector's toy, because you're so fucking valuable. And also you're really expensive, right? Okay, so we're gonna move on to the length of this plush. Let me just put the legs back correctly. The plush itself is decently tall. Somehow it's decently tall. And it has like good posability. Obviously because it's a deluxe Yarnaby posable plush. And so if you like compare it to another plushies, like for example Monster Catnap over there, it does feel a lot more free to just move the legs instead of that one that is way harder. But you can just break his back like that. There we go. We just broke Yarnaby's back. How do you feel, Yarnaby? Now we're gonna move on to the most important part of the plush, and the one that we're gonna talk most about. The head. Look at these little feet. Sorry, I'm done kidding around. So first part of the head, we'll talk about the eyes. The eyes are two separate plastic pieces. I don't know if you can see it quite well. Here you go. There are two separate plastic pieces, and he has really dilated pupils like in the game. Not like Mr. PJ over there, who should have his pupils dilated. But no, Yarnaby has them. You don't. I still love you though. So, they are really long and, well, really big and thin. So, like, the eyes are perfect to the game. The eyes are really good compared to the game. But they should be a little rounder around the edges. Look at that. Just looks like a square. But Yarnaby's eyes in the game are like cylinders. Just like the smiling critters. But if we look at the fabric and the amount of stuffing put into it, it's good. It's a good amount. It's really round. Let me just put his hair in a position that, like, it's not completely round, his head. You just need to put the yarn like this, like if he's a line, just to make it look round. But I don't like that my Yarnaby has like this little open hole. You need to fix it manually. Let me see if I can do it. There we go. Done. But anyways, I like the embroidery of the teeth. I really like it that they didn't print it. They instead actually said we're gonna embroider it a little bit. And so it's nice to see that they actually dedicated some detail. Well, they do that a lot. Like these plushies are super, 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 super detailed. I won't deny that, except for Dowie the Doorman. That one is not detailed at all. They could have used some embroidery, but they didn't. They just printed on. And like Mr. 8 seconds of screen time. And so I know I'm putting too much reference onto this video, but let's just move with the mouth. The mouth is actually flexible. Like you can have it different opens. Let me just adjust it. Here's like ultra open. You can see the little mouth, but the smaller mouth should have smaller teeth. Well, like a lot less teeth. This one is okay, but if you put the camera here, it really does look like you're in a mouthful of teeth. Although the plush itself is really hard to make, so I don't blame them for doing this. But it looks good. It looks great. Here's like medium open. Here's like super barely open. And then here just closed. My little pet boy. Also, when he's sitting like this, look, I'm gonna show you a tutorial. Like you got your wait a second. So you have your yarnaby standing up. So what you're gonna do, just put him down like this. Open his legs, just like this. And there you got it. You got yarnaby sitting down like a itty bitty kitty cat. And if you wonder, can I do this with Monster Catnap? No, you can't. His body's like, his back is like not long enough. This one is really long, that one's really short. So it doesn't work. And so that's all I had to review for Yarnaby, actually. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now, overall, I say it's a really good product. It's a really good product. You should totally get it, but it's a bit expensive. But anyways, you should give it a try. See you in the next one.